Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this evening. Why am I hearing myself? Hang on. Wait. No. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so weird. I'm not sure why I'm hearing myself. That's very strange. You guys could probably hear it like playing back in my headphones. That's really annoying. I'm not supposed to hear myself. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Who else is shocked? She's back. She's eating. We're stunned. She's eating roast chicken with gravy. I'm stunned. You guys, I had no idea this was gonna come. Nobody's ever you're billionaires. Stop, Foodie, we're not ready yet. And then I gotta figure out what I'm putting back in my okay. We're also starting a new picture today. I picked out this guy. I thought he was really cute. The owl is all finished. The first one. I actually have 2 people who want him, so I have printed him out again, and I am going to color him again while I am recovering from my root canal on Friday. That will be fun, but I will have lots of free time. So I'm going to color him a second time. He is very cute, isn't he, Jenny? So I say hi to everybody who's here. I'm totally distracted by my headphones. Hello, Shop, Big Mac, Jenny, Nicola, Burberry. Hello. Book Lover for Life, thank you for joining us. Tangled Bliss, Volume, QTC, Dot. Everybody's in here tonight. Hello, Camps. Yes, Fruity Booty Beat Us is absolutely right. Who would have thunk? Yeah, I don't know Tangled Bliss. Nobody ever seen this coming, right? Nobody seen this coming. Uh, okay, so we're gonna start with the new one, the roasted chicken and mashed potatoes. Hello, Tansy. She's she's eating again. We're all stunned. We are all stunned. Okay, we're definitely not watching her in regular speed. She's way too slow for that. Isn't he sweet? I love the new guy. He's really cute. Oh, no. I'm sorry, book lover for life. I've been sick too. My nose has absolutely not stopped running in days, and, like, I've gone through, like, 3 boxes of Kleenex. I can't get over it. That's what I thought, Nancy. Don't have any extra tabs open unless I have, like, a whole other thing open. Hang on. No, I really don't. I'm confused. It's very
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
what? I'm gonna put her
Hey there,
on pause,
Beezers.
and then I'm gonna say
Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out.
he is really
Or maybe you just have a pressing question for me you want answered. All you have to do is request a personalized video or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super easy. Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye. Why are you looking at me like that? You're in the way. What can I do? Okay, guys. So this is my fasting blood for today. I'll explain in my video coming up right now. Hi, guys.
Oh, no, now I don't hear a thing.
Welcome back
Gosh,
to another
she
video.
just
So, yes, I am eating something because let me tell you what happened last night. Okay, so actually I'm having my one meal here, which is salad that has like lettuce, olives, cucumbers.
I'm still hearing it back. No good. No good. Okay, let's turn those off entirely. Gosh, guys, this is
Tomato,
frustrating.
sauce, peas, pomegranate seeds with a vinaigrette dressing that I made. I have some mashed potatoes with homemade chicken gravy and a
I'm
roast chicken.
really hoping this is
So,
not gonna echo on
let's
me.
dig in. Bismillah.
Nope, I'm
Let's try the
echoing back
salad
to the
here.
speakers too.
My
What
pomegranate
the
molasses,
Jeebus?
olive oil,
It is a
salt,
big
pepper.
bowl camp. I'm gonna have to go back and look over everything again and figure out why I'm echoing in my own headphones. Hello, Ray. Thank you for joining us.
Very good. The pomegranate seeds just add like a little crunch and a bit of sweetness.
Okay, I think I got it now, guys. I did have it open in a second tab. Got it figured out. I just couldn't see the second tab I had open. Okay, now I can go back and see what I missed.
Fasting blood for today.
So this is her fasting
I'll
blood
explain
sugar?
in my video coming up right now.
Ma'am, yikes. That's still exceptionally high. So I'm taking it you were eating last night after you said you weren't going to eat.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to another video. So, yes, I am eating something.
Jenny, these are the serving platters. That's why they're so big. It's always the second tab. It's always the second tab.
Let me tell you what happened last night.
Thank you,
Okay, so
Yes,
actually I'm
everybody
having
gets a
my
thumbs up.
one
That's
meal here,
wonderful. Thank you.
which is
We are getting so
salad
close to 500,
that
you
has like
guys.
lettuce, olives, cucumber, tomato,
I think we're like
some soft
18
peas,
or 19
pomegranate seeds
people
with
away
a vinaigrette dressing that I made.
and
I have
very
some
close to the
mashed
hours as
potatoes
well.
with homemade chicken gravy and a roast chicken.
Another
So,
yukbang. Yeah,
let's
absolutely.
dig in. Bismillah. Let's try the salad here. I made it with pomegranate molasses, olive oil, salt, pepper. Very good. The pomegranate seeds just add like a little crunch and a bit of sweetness.
Thank you, Blendy. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Absolutely, Big Mac. This is what I was gonna say. My husband is a diabetic. I am not, but my husband is. And yeah, spikes when she has an 8. She absolutely has to see a doctor. She showed us her blood sugar, yesterday, and it was like 12 after she said she hadn't eaten in 24 hours. Ma'am, if you're running a blood sugar of 12 with no food for 24 hours, that's absolutely exceptional, and something is exceedingly wrong, and you need medication. Oh my god, I know. She thinks this is her go-to meal now. It's the best thing she's ever made, apparently. Mhm. Absolutely. Are you gonna explain to us why you're eating though, Foodie? Because you're supposed to be water fasting.
My little sidekick. Creamy mashed potatoes. Put a little bit of butter. A little bit of cream.
Guarantee you there's a lot of butter and a lot of cream, and that's carbs. Why are we eating this, ma'am? Carbs coated in gravy and chicken. The chicken is all right. A diabetic coma is right. She should have just ripped up the chicken and put it on her salad. This is too many carbs for her, way too much sodium for her and her blood pressure. She needs to lie off all of this food.
And it's homemade. And I tried to watch how much butter and salt I put.
I'm sure you did. What'd you do? Watch how much you dropped in the fucking pot? Just because you watched yourself drop an entire stick of butter in the potatoes doesn't mean that you watched the amount of butter you put in the fucking things. Hi, Edna.
What I'm going to try to do is have like a measurement of salt that I'm allowed to eat per day. And do not exceed that. Maybe like half a teaspoon.
Hello, Sean. You're absolutely right. A half a teaspoon.
Anyway, my fasting.
It is judging your kid.
I could not sleep.
That's funny. You're right. He is a cranky looking little owl, isn't he? Yeah, he is judging her. He's judging us all, Jenny. He's so cute. He looks cranky and Christmassy. He's cute. Yeah, exactly. All right. And I'm just swatching out these pencils. I'm going to use some Inktense and these watercolor pencils. That's what I was trying to say on this guy. So I needed to swatch these ones out for my birthday because I haven't done it yet.
I've had the worst pain in my stomach and the worst headache. And I know that's the detox symptoms, but like, I'm like, I have to eat something. So last night I was craving oranges, so I had an orange sliced up, and
that's not good for you, ma'am.
A piece of soft cheese, the squares. And this is bad though. I had a package of noodles. Just one.
Absolutely, Sean. Ma'am.
And
so we had an orange, not good for diabetic. Fruit's not good for diabetic. Then that didn't satisfy the craving. So then we had a package of noodles, but only one package, guys. Ma'am, your sodium intake. You were worried about that, right? How much sodium is in a package of noodles? She absolutely could. Book lover, you're absolutely right. No, it's not a water. No. It's until she's hungry again and her body can't take it. Cheese, of course. Yeah, cheese, orange cheese, and fucking noodles. Ma'am.
That stopped the nagging, the pain, the nagging. But then today, you saw my blood sugar reading a bit higher than
the noodles. The noodles stopped the nagging.
The orange is sugary, but the noodles are bad. Processed carbs. I'm trying. If I do have to eat, I want to try to stay away from that. But it was just like I'm trying to eat what we have, and I didn't have anything quick.
Oh, hers?
It was like the middle of the night. So
absolutely camps.
But I did fast for what, more than 30
hours? Oh,
you
did.
So not bad. It's pretty good. And then now I'm fasting for 15 hours. Not as ravenous as I was yesterday. My gosh.
You're absolutely right, Jenny.
I'm gonna start with like intermittent fast before I go full fasts. I don't think I'm gonna eat the skin.
It absolutely does not count, Bloody. You're right.
Mm.
You're prepping for Thanksgiving.
Honestly, the gravy kind of.
I was saying yesterday, I wish we had a second Thanksgiving. So jealous of you guys getting your Thanksgiving now. We already had ours. I love Thanksgiving. The narrative's always changing. Yes, there is cheese on this salad. Yeah, there is.
It tastes like Swiss chalet. I make the best gravy now.
Ma'am, you make the best gravy now. And if it tastes like chalet, it came out of a package. I have to go get a Kleenex, guys. Give me a second.
Instead of 2 or 3. It'll be interesting to see what my sugar levels are tonight later. Anyway, that's the deal.
They're not going to be good after this. Your blood sugar levels are going to skyrocket.
And since it was impeding with me being able to sleep, after I ate, I slept like a baby.
It impeded with her sleep, guys.
What I've noticed is that
she couldn't water fast
as before.
It impeded her sleep. She couldn't do it. She's absolutely going to lose a foot at this rate. You could not be more right. Of course. Thank you for being here, book lover.
I used to be so thirsty when I would just gorge on junk all night or eat really unhealthy things. And I would even have dreams about like.
I don't know if I said hello yet, Bella, but hello. Thank you for being here. She did say yesterday she was afraid to eat.
And someone would have a huge glass mug of ice water, and I'd be chugging it in my dream, and I'm not feeling that relief.
Ma'am, that thirst is your diabetes out of control. I've never seen anybody drink fluids like a diabetic does. And when their sugars are high, they drink even more. Not the weed. What are you talking about, John? Yeah, she got over her fear. I'm sure it was real bad. Right? I know her plates are massive. They're like serving bowl sizes. They're huge.
So
completely unnecessary. Chat is funny, Edna. I need a bigger desk area where I would actually do.
Wake up, drink 4 bottles of water, like, but not eating processed
not
stuff
a good thing.
as much. I'm not as thirsty. Speaking of
sugar's down from fucking 300 or like fucking 19. That's why you're not as thirsty.
I guess it was like morning by the time I slept.
So you stayed up all night. Not
I had the weirdest dream.
Yes, already, Okie doll. Like, yeah, we're back.
Okay. It was overwhelmingly huge.
Was she talking about wheelchairs? Did I miss that, Sean?
And for some reason, I was not dressed. I had no hijab on. And like,
yeah, they're serving platters. She does think it's a game.
And I felt like completely panicked.
So the no hijab in public thing was a dream? That's what you clickbaited your title for, was a dream? Ma'am. Clickbait in her title said like no hijab in public or something. Yes, Bella. So, I was going to say that. Thank you for mentioning that. Whoops. Doodle. Thank you for bringing that up. She said she made this salad dressing with like pomegranate and I don't know, balsamic maybe and some other things. The pomegranate's going to be high in sugar. She needs to realize that fruit is very, very high in sugar. Right, Blondie? Yes, olive oil and lemon is delicious. I really think she does. I really think she does, Valium. She thinks she's fooling.
I can't see. I don't know what's going on with my job right now. I'm like I need to find a
All
clothing
back
store
as usual
for
from you eating.
obese women, and they have to have hijabs. So I'm looking for a place. I come across this clothing store, and it was like multi-levels. It was huge.
Is this in
It,
real
like,
life or in your
stopped
dream?
at one point, contiguous on another side of the mall. It was weird. And for some reason, I'm like running on all fours to the store.
I guess
like
we're
called, like,
still talking about the dream
Pink Llamas
because she's never ran anywhere.
plus size store. So I go in, and there's all these people. And the clothes were like ugly AF.
Sure
they were like pantsuits for like, you know, I don't know. They were ugly pantsuits. Nothing wrong with the pantsuit, but these ones were not nice. Hi. So I go up to an employee who looked like they didn't want to help me. And I'm like, I need a hijab.
So this is all still a dream, I assume.
Like, we don't have those here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to cross the street, go to Terminal 56. Anyway, just like a huge airport or something. So I'm like, oh, no, I can't. I can't go that far without a hijab. I'm like, I can't leave the store. Then my mom shows up and my uncle for some reason, and they're like trying to help me. My mom like has bought. She used to, when I was in Canada, she used to buy me a lot of clothes. Like if she would see it, like if she was at Maurice's or somewhere, Pennington's, she saw like a nice shirt, she would get it for me. If she thought it would look good on me. And she usually has good style days, like more conservative because she's my mom. But
oh, for God's sakes!
So she was picking out a shirt. I'm like, wow, that's nice. You know, it was like a nice blazer shirt. I'm like, now if I can only find a hijab.
Yeah, she's dream eating too.
And I saw the store had curtains that looked like they were made out of chiffon hijabs.
Marion, hello.
So I was like thinking of taking one. Hi. And using it.
Here he is. I'll finish that. What do you think, Marion?
Anyway, I ended up finding some clothes. I'm like, how much is it going to be? And they're like, everything in the store is like 40 dinar or less. So that's awesome. So then I get to the cash. Knowing that I had $18,000 in my account, okay? My checking.
This is quite a dream she's carrying on about.
Of this particular bank. So, but when I go to pay for my clothes, it's like insufficient funds.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like them. This is all a dream,
so
you
like,
guys. What? That she's discussing.
I'm like, I know I have the money in my account. So I check.
Yeah.
Sure enough, 18,600 something. So it's not working for whatever reason.
Stream sounds ridiculous. Okay.
So I still have no hijab on. I'm like panicking and panicking.
I don't understand why we left the house without a hijab in this dream.
Super annoying.
And that's all she has to talk about now is made up
dreams.
stories and made up dreams that she might or might not have.
Anyway.
Yeah. Serving platters. They're huge. No, we don't. No, we don't really believe it.
I'm going to
because we made up story to give her something to talk about.
Grocery order not long ago. So I'm gonna like take inventory, clean my fridge out, my cupboards, you know, see what I have to make for meals. I think making a lentil soup or like some kind of beans is like really good if you're really hungry. They fill you up. They have a lot of fiber and protein. Okay, I don't really have anything I don't have any junk food in my house. The only thing I have is that box of cheesecake I haven't made yet for Salah. And Mr. Noodles, or those like Indomie instant noodles, which we only have a few packs left, but I'll try to save those for Salah because I just needed something fast. I was like, I'm so hungry last night. Like, I felt
You
guilty after
didn't
eating because I was like, I
fast,
wanted to go
guys.
further than over 30 hours. I can't remember. I have to calculate exactly how
Ridiculous.
many hours,
Fast
but
for 30 hours
it was
and
a
then
lot, and I
instant
couldn't sleep.
noodles. Who does that?
I had the worst stomach pain this time. I've never experienced that before with fasting, but
You've never
anyway.
fasted before, ma'am. It's a lying. You're such a lying sack of shit. She keeps going on about how I fasted for 5 days and I fasted for 5 days. No, you didn't. You came on after that and you admitted that you had lied to us through the whole damn thing. You've never fasted for more than like a day at most. And I wouldn't call it fasting. I would call it sleeping. No, she doesn't. She absolutely doesn't.
I'm going to start with the intermittent fasting. I think it's better. I feel better physically when I do that right now. So,
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
yeah. So typically, like at least 14 hours usually is what I do.
Of course she is fine.
Anyway, I guess
Yep.
that's it. I'm going to finish my
Fine,
salad now. I don't
really hurt
think you guys
herself.
want to just watch me
Exactly.
eat and spit out the olive seeds and everything. And then,
No, we don't want to see you eat and spit out fucking olive seeds.
yeah, I guess that'll be it for now. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
You didn't explain anything, ma'am. You did not explain why you're not water fasting. You fasted for an hour, never again, Shaw. Yeah, I think a lot of people do, Jenny. I think a lot of people do. They fast when they're asleep. That's what she considers fasting. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of the water fast video. And then we'll take a look at that one since we didn't look at it yesterday. Yeah, she changed her mind. Yeah, exactly. She changed her mind.
Or maybe you just have a pressing question for me you want answered. All you have to do is request a personalized video or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super easy. Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion gifts.
She said
Hope
she
to
got
hear from
her
you.
camps.
Bye.
She got
Here's my hamster's cage. Did you leave me a poo-poo to clean up? He always poops in his wheel and pees in that corner. And he's got some sticks here for his teeth.
So this is proof of
Are
life
you
for
waking
Howie.
up? What are you doing?
Second
You're such a big
for
boy.
Howie.
He has his corn and his little hut. And I have some marigolds, kind of outdoor plants.
Very
I just watered
outdoor
them
plants.
yesterday.
Why
And I
are
opened
they
the
in the
curtain
house?
here. The sun does shine right on them here, like in
Those
the
are
day.
very
So before
outdoor
we go to bed,
plants.
we open the curtain. Now,
That's
some of them are
weird.
starting to bloom, but
We plant these, and I'm trying to think of what bug they repel. There's a certain bug that marigolds repel, and I'm trying to think of which one it is. We always try and put some in the garden. Yes, it is, Marianne. It is a very small cage. Mhm. This is the last video, Big Mac. This is is it mosquitoes, Blondie? This is the, water fast video. I knew they repelled something.
I'm trying to take care of them inside, and we'll see how it
Oh,
goes.
at least
So we don't have an
6,
outside
12.
space, but they smell nice and they brighten up the room a bit. So I actually enjoy them. So for
Oh,
those of you wondering, this
good
is the wet food I
God.
feed my cat
I
Julia.
want safe for
She
cats.
really loves it.
Go,
Delicious
go, go.
dinners, butchers. I always say, "Do you want some butchers?" So yeah, she loves them. Chicken and turkey is her moose fancy. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a video that's going to make you roll your eyes and probably freak out in the comments.
Of course.
But
Nobody's freaking out in the comments. Foodie, you do this all the time, and you're already back to eating. Nobody was panicking. The ASPCA defines marigolds as non-toxic to cats and dogs, yet if your dog or cat eats too many of these attractive flowers, they may experience negative side effects like an upset stomach. The good news is, heaps of plants are safe and easy to grow indoors. Spider plants, marigolds are harmless to dogs and cats. Beautiful moon orchids are safe too. Interesting. Hello, no one really matters but cats. Thank you for joining us. Paying attention is hard, Big Mac. You're right.
I think I want to try this before I do anything else. So,
no, ma'am. No,
I will show you my blood sugar reading here. This is
fasting
fasting for over 24 hours blood sugar reading.
That's
Okay, so
insane.
this is my fasting,
A blood
but
sugar
I have
reading
been
of
sleeping
12
all
when you
day
haven't eaten
because
in 12 or 24 hours
not
is
feeling
nuts,
well today,
ma'am. You need
actually.
medication.
So, yeah, that is the right time. And this is MMOL. I'll try to put the conversion there for you, but my blood fasting was yesterday 2:30, which is, I'll put the conversion here somewhere. So, but I think it's like 16. So it is down some points, which is really good. So I'm just going to continue to drink water today, and see what happens when I continue to fast. So my blood sugar, I'll keep an eye on it. I won't let it go too low, but I don't think I'll have that problem. But we'll see. So I did my mukbang video, the diet food, yesterday, and then I have been water fasting.
Bullshit. How long
Yeah,
do
for
we
over
think this
24
water
hours now.
fast actually
So,
lasted?
I it
Yeah,
seems to be working. Like my
that
blood
sounds about
sugar has
right.
gone down by 5 points. So yesterday it was yesterday it was 16 when I tested it. And now that's MMOL. I've changed it to MMOL, which is what I'm used to. But I'll do the
I
conversion here. So
know,
11 is
Bella.
just about 200 mgdl. So it's going down a little bit. So I'm happy about that. Now I will be monitoring it very closely to
Okay,
make sure
good.
that it
Thank you
doesn't
for
get
being here.
too low, because I hear people saying, well, it's dangerous for people with diabetes to fast.
Absolutely.
I would say people with type 1 diabetes, yes, because they have problems with their blood sugar getting very, very low. I don't know about you, but I think that because this was more than likely caused, there are genetic factors. Like every single person in my family,
Ma'am, you
almost every
cannot
single
blame
person
this
in
on
my family has
genetics. You are almost probably close to 600 pounds. You're at least 500 pounds. You cannot blame this on genetics. Absolutely not blame this on genetics. Tell us now you're endocrinologist. Uh-oh. It's a 24-hour reading. Fasting has a different definition, a different range.
diabetes, but not this young in age. So I think
It
I can
absolutely
reverse
is all
it
about.
or put it into remission or whatever you want to call it. Because yes, you guys were right. Technically, when you look it up, there's no cure, but you can go down to normal sugar levels. It's manageable to do that. So my blood sugar levels are hyperglycemic. And if I go down to hypoglycemic, I will stop fasting and eat healthy, whatever. I'm going to see how far I can go. I want to give my system a break. I'm honestly afraid to eat anything at this point because of how it affects my blood pressure, of how it affects my blood sugar levels. And I've been reading the comments. That's what I also.
So yesterday she was afraid to eat. And today she's eating mashed potatoes, a pile of gravy. Ma'am? Yeah.
wanted to open them with this video, and I wanted to open my video by saying this, but I didn't
Yeah,
get to.
500
I
pounds
just
and 5
forgot.
feet
Sorry.
tall. Exactly.
This is what happens when you're not organized
Yes.
with what you want to say. I want to say that I haven't really had the time to
She definitely doesn't look afraid now.
reply to all of the
she's
comments,
definitely going
but
down the
I've
place,
been
yeah.
reading them, and I want to thank you guys for your suggestions, your tips.
Ma'am, you don't have to reply to every comment, but if you were actually in there reading the comments, you could heart the comments that you were reading and that you agreed with, and you don't do any of it. Bullshit, you're not interacting with your content. Why do you constantly lie about all this? No doubt. She made that chicken and probably ordered Burger
Your
King.
concerns, it really, really means a lot to me.
Bullshit,
Like I said, to have
Foodie.
people on the internet who I don't really know, but who care about me in some way, and that means a lot, and I don't take that for granted. And I do take these things into consideration, and I totally understand where you're coming from. People thinking I should be on medication, and that might be the case. I'm gonna see how the fasting goes.
Ma'am, you couldn't even make it
I haven't been
24
able to
hours.
do a very prolonged fast, more than 5 days of water fasting, but in those 5 days, I keep saying this. I know I did. My body did feel really good, and I lost a significant amount
This
of weight.
is a lie. She did not fast for 5 days. She came back on and told us that she had been lying all the way through it. She is a lie. Hello, Virgo girl. Thank you for being here with us. Meg the artist. Hello. Thank you for being here. Absolutely will cause her sugars to go all over the place. Thank you, Virgo girl. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right, Valium. Yum. I love a molasses cookie. No, she never did 5 days. She always lies. She won't go low unless she's taking insulin. I don't think so either, Dot.
And
She's way too high.
I think that I have enough stored fat on my body and energy in my liver that I need to give my body a break, you know. And it can be triggering for people with binge eating disorder to fast, but I have to do it. Like I have to do something drastic right now because I just, you know, anything, I feel like anything I eat just throws my system out of whack, you know, and this is the only thing so far that's been lowering my blood sugar. Like this is the biggest dent I've made in lowering my blood sugar, you know, since I've been trying to do something, which isn't very long, but, you know, eating low carb, that chicken dinner, my blood sugar didn't go up, but it didn't go down. So after I fast, maybe a couple of days or so, I'm not sure.
Diabetes when you eat is for your blood sugar not to go up and not to go down, for it to keep fairly even, not at like 12 or 13 or 16, but for it to keep even is a good thing. Yeah, she absolutely needs medication, but she for
people who intermittent fast, by the way, and intermittent fasting can be you fast for a few days a week, you eat a few days a week kind of thing. But when I go back to eating, I'm going to be doing, you know, clean food, low carb, that kind of thing. So
was that meal you just ate, was that clean food with low carb? Because no, it sure wasn't. It surely fucking wasn't.
Because I don't have a gallbladder and my body is not able to handle very high fatty food, you know, very greasy.
You haven't had a gallbladder in like 17 years.
So
yeah,
already I feel so much less bloated. I don't feel hungry. I just feel sick. Like I just feel ill, kind of like low energy, even to make this video. So my videos might be I'm going to try to make them as interesting as I can for you guys. But for the first few days, it's going to be rough, you know? One thing I super dread about fasting is that bad taste you get in your mouth. Anyone who's fasted for like more than a few days will know what I mean. But yeah, I have like over 200 and I have like 250 pounds or so. Because for my height, I'm 5'1", okay? I'm 155 centimeters. I think that's 5'1" when you convert it.
Fasting clean.
Excuse me.
less.
My healthy weight range, if you look it up, is like 100 to like 120 pounds. So anything over that is kind of considered like overweight for my height. And which is why I'm so round and shaped, why I look so big, you know, especially from the side, because I'm apple shaped. I'm like ball shaped at this point. I'm so round because of how much I weigh. And, you know, speaking of which, I want to say, I've been getting a lot of lovely comments, and I shouldn't focus on any negative, but I do see people still commenting, and I think I know where it's coming from. There's certain reaction channels that are just so hell-bent on, you know, finding something to complain about, so they go after my scale. I've shown you guys my scale many, many times, and there's no function to mess with it, okay? So also, I've been on a scale before where at the doctor, where the scale only goes up to 250 pounds.
Nobody believes the weigh-in.
What will happen is the scale will go up to the 250 pounds, like, and it will max out at that. So this scale goes up to like, I think 400 pounds.
I'm coloring, Meg. I'm actually just swatching at some pencils that I have gotten for my birthday. And this is our next coloring guy. He's an owl and he is judging Chantal. He's very cute. Yeah, absolutely. My ass is dragon. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Or 180 kg, which is like just shy of 400 pounds. It would say 400 pounds. Like it would either say 400 pounds,
And that sucks.
it would say
Unraveling our
error, or it would just
video
be like a
project
bunch
is
of
so
numbers
fun.
and zeros. Like
He is
it
really
wouldn't
capable.
be saying consistently, 30 to 40 pounds lighter than its limits. It wouldn't do it. I really don't know how people just don't realize that. I'm sorry if that doesn't fit your narrative, and makes you look.
This story that she's telling right now, Blondie, it's a bullshit story. It's a bullshit story. Nobody believes your weigh-in, just flat out. Nobody believes it. So if you wanna, I don't know, nobody's gonna believe you at 360 pounds. It's just not. It's not feasible. It doesn't make sense.
Very deceptive to your audience, but that's how it is.
They don't use the
If my
scales at the
if my
at the
weight was
doctor.
too high for my scale, it would either show 400 pounds maxed out, like it did at the doctor's. It would
Okay.
say,
Is that what you were talking about, Blondie? This part where she talks about here.
people still commenting, and I think I know where it's coming from. There's certain reaction channels that are just so hell bent on,
Of course, my
finding something to complain about. So they go after my scale. I've shown you guys my scale many, many times, and there's no function to mess with it. Okay. So also, I've been on a scale before where at the doctor, where the scale only goes up to 250 pounds.
Yeah, she said, I've been at a scale at the doctor where the scale only goes up to 250 pounds. Okay.
And
Massively
what will
big.
happen is the scale will go up to the 250 pounds, like, and it will max out at that. So this scale goes up to like, I think 400 pounds or 180 kg, which is like just shy of 400 pounds. It would say 400 pounds. Like it would either say 400 pounds, it would say error, or it would just be like a bunch of numbers and zeros. Like it wouldn't be saying consistently, 30 to 40 pounds lighter than its limits. It wouldn't do it. I really don't know how.
Guys, it's 30 to 40 pounds under its limit. Jeez. Yeah, she's absolutely bragging about maxing it out. Oh my God. But listen, she's talking about maxing
People
it out
just
at
don't
400
realize
pounds.
that. I'm sorry if that doesn't fit
Alone.
your narrative, and makes you look very deceptive to your audience, but that's how it is. If my weight was too high for my scale, it would either show 400 pounds maxed out, like it did at the doctor's.
400 pounds maxed out like it did at the doctor's. So did you max out at 250 at the doctor's, or did you max out at 400 at the doctor's? Which story is the truth, Chantal? No, agreed, Blondie. Yes. Yeah, the counterweights. Mm-hmm.
It would say error, or it would say a bunch of zeros or something like that. It wouldn't say 30 to 40 pounds lighter than what the scale's limit is. Anyway,
God, you guys are so naive. I weigh 30 to 40 pounds under the scale's limit. Jeez. Everybody leave me alone.
It just amazes me the really asinine things people come up with
for
content. But anyway, I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow actually and keep track of that. But I think that it's gonna be good for me to do the fasting. Also, another thing about fasting that's really beneficial for health is it depletes the glycogen stores in your liver. And I have fatty liver disease, so it will eat up all of that stuff in my liver. So, and then it will go on to, kicking into the keto mode, and it'll use my stored fat as energy. I mean, that's why we store fat. We don't store fat just for, anything else. I mean, we store fat because we might need it for energy at a later time.
It really won't, will it?
You can get a lot more energy out of.
Guys, if I stop eating, it'll just eat up all the fat in my body and all the fat in my liver, and then we're just not going to have a problem. This is all going to be solved.
Fat than with glucose. So,
yeah.
I'm learning a lot more about that before. I feel kind of stupid talking about it because I was so against it. I'm not going to completely eliminate all carbs. Like, it's just that the bad ones, yeah. But I'm going to eat.
What are the bad ones, Chantal?
So my body has a lot of energy reserves right now. I should be totally fine. I know that fasting is taboo still a bit, and people are skeptical. So I don't blame you. You're allowed your opinion. That's fine. But I'm going to see how it goes. Okay. So far the proof's in the numbers. It's been going down. Another thing I wanted to add about, my scale being broken. When have I ever cared at all about how I look to people? Like, I'm doing this weight thing for my health, not for looks.
I've never hidden myself from the camera. I used to. You've seen me in the past. The
It's
ball, the exercise
unbelievable,
ball.
isn't it, Okido?
Coming on camera just barely clothed.
We know, and we're very thankful you don't do that.
Doesn't make any sense. This theory doesn't
Anymore.
make any sense. And what's funny is these accusations are coming from people, reactors who literally do not cam up or show even their face. They don't show any part of themselves. So I'm sorry, but here I am in front of you. I have no reason to hide my weight
There you
because
go. There's myself.
360 pounds is still heavy. And even if I was 600 pounds,
Go to
I
hell.
wouldn't be ashamed to show it.
And I was quite big in this picture. I was probably at one of my heaviest weights in this picture. So go to hell, ma'am.
You know, I'm
And
just
I get to
not
fit
one
the
of those
wedding
people that's
dress
ashamed of myself. And
again.
if you look at me just showing myself on camera in front of you versus people who hide behind a camera and judge other people and call them fat, whatever.
How many filters? 8 million? Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
all that lying, absolutely.
So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video update. Just taking it easy. Gonna be spending the next while trying to fast. It's gonna be hard, I know. Right now it's not that bad. When I hear my stomach growl or something, I'm like, yeah, eat the fat in my body, eat it. You know.
She
but with
absolutely did not like being caught in the wild back in Canada. Oh my God, she was so upset about that. She was so goddamn upset about that. Yeah, she does delete off her face.
Fasting, I know my skin, my hair, everything will be glowing in a few days. If I make it that far, you'll see. Just watch.
If I make it that far.
And then it's going to be about relearning proper nutrition, which I may seek at a center, or there's a lot of online nutritionists as well. But we'll see. So I guess today's day 1, and I know I did a video months ago trying to do a 40-day water fast. I will not be doing 40 days, but I'm going to see how long I can go. Excuse me. Even a couple days just to give my body a rest, and lower those sugar levels. That's the main thing, is to lower the sugar levels that are dangerously high, and the blood pressure as well will go down. Because anything I eat, I feel like, anything with an amount of sodium. And the thing is like, if it doesn't taste good to me.
So today let's make a roast chicken with fucking mashed potatoes.
So, anyway, but this will reset my palate as well. Going without any food. Once you eat food again, it tastes like it doesn't need a whole bunch of salt and sugar. It just tastes good because you're like, food, you'll appreciate the sugar and natural sugar in the fruit. You'll appreciate whatever. So, all right, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Ma'am? Oh, I gotta sneeze too. My nose will not stop running. It's been very annoying. Okay, they are very dangerously high. It was a 4-hour water fast. I want to go take a look at the comments on the new video. It's very dangerous. That's the problem. Yeah, that's why she's eating potatoes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Let's go take a look at. Oop. Yeah, always. And for anybody who's all done, we watched those two. Please don't forget to subscribe on your way out and hit that like button and the bell button. We are getting very, very close to 500 subs, so we're almost there, you guys. Let me see. Okay. I highly doubt your glycogen level was depleted to where you couldn't sleep. This happens 48 to 72 hours. Breaking the processed carbs would have you shitting your pants. You don't know what a carb is. Half of the platter is covered with them. Shaking my head. Hang on, guys, 1 second. This one says, hi, Chantal. I would like to give you some information on what uncontrolled high blood pressure as well as uncontrolled diabetes can do to your eyes. I work as an ophthalmologist technician, and I have seen firsthand what I will be mentioning. You have an optic nerve. Yeah, you do. Mine was damaged. Not fun. From pressure in my head. Macula, retina, many blood vessels in your eye, both diabetic and high blood pressure can put a huge strain on that blood vessel. So much so that they can leak blood into your eyes and detach. It's not something you can see by looking in the mirror. The pressure in your eye will increase, putting so much strain and trauma on the optic nerve. The macula will degenerate. This also leads to vision loss. This is real and progressive as you age over 40. It is also inevitable that you will develop cataracts. Chantal, you only have 2 eyes. Where are the glasses you used to wear? When was the last time you had a dilated eye exam? Have you had retinal imaging? Have you had an optical topo topography test? Going blind and extreme loss of vision is an actual real life consequence of your life choices. You need to have your eyes examined. Go today, go tomorrow, don't wait. I'm not a fan of yours, but out of general human decency, I am trying to convey how desperately you need to do this before it's too late. That's such a good comment. Oh my God, you guys, my nose. That is such a good comment. She will probably delete it. And then somebody says, thank you for sharing your meal. Ugh. That's where you need drops of vitamins and minerals in your water. Yeah, that's going to help. I went through a similar experience years ago doing keto. Oh my God, everything hurt, and I just ended up eating. Insomnia is normal when you're fasting or keto. Yes, I can't stand anything but a migraine, and it was bad. Now I just do IF. Just be careful. We just get one life. Didn't see you in public without a hijab. Did I miss it? See, people are confused by her clickbait. People don't understand her clickbait from the title because the whole thing was a damn dream. Hello, Pincushion. Thank you for joining us. Dad has diabetes. Could never eat like this. All skin from grandma. She lost her legs. Badness had to go. She does. She pisses everybody off. Thank you for your presence in food. Are you kidding me? Yeah. A lot of these, though, are concerned comments. Like, nuts. She'll have a lot of them deleted. Mashed potatoes might as well be eating pure sugar. Starch converts to sugar the moment it's in your mouth. You should have just had the plain roasted chicken. That's what I said. That's what's going to be her downfall. It's going to be the potatoes and the rice. She's not going to be able to give those up. Those are going to be very difficult for her to give up. But the other thing I wanted to take a look at was her views. And this is why she's doing this, of course. So, why she's bringing all this up now, because we all knew she had diabetes long enough ago. So look, back here, before she did the diabetes thing, this is the last roast chicken she just did 7 days ago. 7 days ago, ma'am. She only got 7.8 thousand views on it. One of this chicken strip mukbang, she got 10K, 8.5K on the beef stew, 13,000 views on the diabetes one. 12,000 views on the honest full day of eating, 11,000 views on the OMAD. She only got 8.8 in the walk, 11 on the low carb meal, 12 on the yep, I'm doing it again. That's what all of this is about, to bring her views up this month when it's a good month for paying for people who are on AdSense. It absolutely does not play. Meg, you're absolutely right. It absolutely does not play. Nope. And it will not play with her either. It will not play with her either. So if she wants to fuck around and find out, she's going to fuck around and find out. It's not going to end up well for her. Not going to end up well for her at all. Okay, you guys. I think we are going to go for now. But I thank everybody for joining me this evening. You had a great time. And we will be back likely tomorrow. I want to try and get back. I do have, like I said, a root canal on Friday morning. So I'll probably be off for a couple of days, healing that up after Friday. But we're going to try and get on again tomorrow after she posts whatever it is that she's going to post tomorrow. It's kind of what I was waiting for this evening. And thank you everybody for being here. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell button as well on your way out. I really do appreciate it. And I will see everybody next time. Bye, guys.